Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about regret, not yours but theirs. The people who underestimated you, the ones who walked away thinking you would crumble, the ones who dismissed your potential only to watch you rise higher than they ever imagined. Today we dive into the power of growth, transformation, and success that speaks louder than words, because when they regret losing you, it's already too late. If you're someone who has ever been left behind, rejected, or underestimated, this message is for you. But before we dive in, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Therapy Boo, where we transform pain into power, one video at a time. Let's begin. Chapter 1, The Art of Being Overlooked. Being underestimated is often the best thing that can happen to you, because when no one sees your worth, you are free to build it in silence, and that's your power too. When they walk away, when they don't believe in you, they set you free to become unstoppable. Being overlooked is painful, but it is also a hidden advantage. When people don't believe in you, they don't expect anything from you, and that gives you room to surprise the world. Your story is no different. When people overlook you, they are giving you the most valuable gift, an opportunity to become great without their interference. There is power in being ignored because you can use that silence to sharpen your skills, develop resilience, and prove, if only to yourself, that you were always worthy. The biggest mistake people make when they are underestimated is craving external validation. But the truth is, validation should come from within. Imagine if I had listened to those who said I couldn't do it. I would have remained a local name instead of becoming an international force. Key lesson: silence is your strategy. Use the time people ignore you to work on your craft. Being underestimated is a blessing because expectations are low, so you can exceed them. Stop waiting for people to see your worth. Your job is to show them, not convince them. If you've ever felt invisible, take it as a sign, not that you aren't enough, but that your rise is going to be so powerful, they won't see it coming. Chapter 2, The Pain of Rejection as Fuel for Transformation. Rejection stings, but only if you let it define you, and that's your move too. Let their absence be your momentum. Don't waste time proving them wrong. Prove yourself right. Rejection is one of the hardest things a person can face. It cuts deep, bruises your ego, and leaves you questioning your own worth. But what if I told you that rejection is the best thing that could ever happen to you? Rejection isn't about you, it's about them. It's about people failing to see your potential, lacking the vision to understand what you can become. When someone rejects you, they are simply telling you that they are not the right fit for your journey. Here's how to use rejection as fuel. Understand that rejection is redirection. Every closed door pushes you toward the one meant for you. Detach from the need for approval. The sooner you stop seeking validation, the sooner you step into your power. Prove yourself right, not them wrong. Your growth should be about you, not about proving something to others. When you realize that rejection is the universe clearing a path for something better, you stop fearing it. Instead, you embrace it. Chapter 3, The Silence of Growth. The greatest revenge is not revenge, it's evolution. When people walk away from you, they expect you to break. What they don't expect is your silent, unstoppable growth. Your silence is not weakness, it is strategy. The loudest success stories don't start with noise, they start in silence. The best revenge isn't proving someone wrong, it's becoming so great that their opinion becomes irrelevant. Think about my career. I didn't waste time trying to convince people I was capable. I worked in silence, built my empire, and let success be my response. Growth happens when no one is watching. When you choose to focus on yourself instead of those who left, you unlock a power they never expected. The mistake people make is trying to be loud about their progress before it's solid. They announce every move, seek approval at every step, and wonder why their momentum stalls. Instead, do this. Move in silence, work on your goals without announcing them, let results do the talking. People will take notice when they see what you've built. Understand that silence is power. The less they know, the more they'll wonder. Chapter 4, The Awakening of Self-Worth. At the core of every successful journey is self-worth. Your belief in yourself is the foundation on which everything else is built. And the truth is, no one can take that away from you unless you let them. So often in life, we find ourselves doubting our own abilities, seeking validation from others, and wondering if we're worthy of success, love, or happiness. We compare ourselves to others and try to fit into their expectations. But here's the thing, you are worthy, just as you are. You don't need to change for anyone. You don't need anyone's approval to be who you are and to go after what you want. Take a moment to think about Emma Stone's journey. She didn't wait for anyone's approval to pursue her dreams. She believed in herself even when the world wasn't sure she would succeed. She took risks, broke barriers, and didn't let anyone define her worth. She understood that her self-worth wasn't tied to someone else's opinion of her. She made her own rules. Embracing your worth means trusting that you deserve to live the life you envision, even when the world doesn't immediately validate it. When you accept that you are worthy, you no longer seek approval from external sources. You give yourself permission to pursue your dreams without hesitation, without asking for anyone's permission. Steps to embrace your worth. Stop seeking external validation. You don't need anyone to tell you that you're worthy. The truth is, their opinion doesn't define your value. Start looking within to remind yourself of your strengths and your unique qualities. You are already enough. Believe in your potential. Recognize that you have infinite potential within you. Embrace it, even when others doubt it. Every step you take towards your goals is a declaration of your belief in yourself. Set boundaries. Understanding your worth means respecting your time and energy. Don't waste your precious resources on people or situations that drain you. You have the right to say no to anything that doesn't serve your growth. Affirm your worth daily. Incorporate affirmations into your daily routine. Remind yourself of your power, your strength, and your value. Saying things like, "I am worthy of success, love, and happiness," will strengthen your belief in yourself. Surround yourself with people who lift you up. Spend time with people who see your worth, who support you, and who encourage you to chase your dreams. Their belief in you will reinforce your own belief in yourself. Your worth is non-negotiable. It's not something that's up for debate or discussion. It's inherent, and it's a part of who you are. Just like I did, I never let anyone tell me I wasn't good enough. I believed in myself, even when others doubted my potential, and that belief became my power. Remember, you are worthy of everything you want. You are worthy of success, you are worthy of love, you are worthy of happiness, and you don't need anyone else's permission to live your best life. Your worth doesn't come from external achievements or validation. It's intrinsic to who you are. No one can take it away from you unless you let them. You decide your worth, and it starts with believing in yourself. Embrace your worth, own your power, and watch as everything falls into place. Chapter 5. The power of moving forward without closure. You don't need an apology, you don't need closure. The only thing you need is your future. The ones who left, let them regret it. Let them watch from the sidelines as you step into your destiny. And when they come back with "I miss you" or "I made a mistake," understand this: their regret is not your responsibility. You don't need an apology, you don't need closure. The only thing you need is your future. Many times in life, we expect closure as a way to heal. We wait for an apology, for an explanation, or for something that can give us peace. But the reality is that closure doesn't come from the outside, it comes from within. It's about making the decision to move forward even when things feel unfinished. The power of moving forward without closure is that it puts you in the driver's seat of your own life. No one else gets to control your story. Not the people who hurt you, not the ones who didn't believe in you. Your story is yours to write, and when you decide to move forward, regardless of the past, you are reclaiming your power. So how do you move forward without closure? Accept that closure may never come. Sometimes people don't have the capacity to give you what you need, and that's okay. You don't need their permission to live your life. Make peace with the past, even if it's incomplete. Not every chapter of your life will have a neatly tied up ending, but that doesn't mean you can't move on. Learn to find peace in the lessons you've learned, not in the answers you were hoping for. Choose to focus on the future. Closure doesn't come from looking backward, it comes from moving forward. Shift your focus from what didn't happen to what can happen. When you focus on your future, you stop giving the past power over your present. Trust yourself to heal. You have the strength to heal on your own terms. Healing doesn't need to come from an external source, it comes from within you. Trust that you are capable of overcoming anything that life throws your way. Moving forward without closure doesn't mean you don't care about what happened. It means you care enough about your future to stop letting the past hold you back. You don't need the approval of anyone else to move on. Your journey is your own, and it's up to you to decide how the story unfolds. Your future is waiting for you. Let go of what you can't change. Let go of the people who didn't see your value. Let go of the need for closure. Step into your future with confidence. Your story is still being written, and the best chapters are yet to come. And remember, closure is a gift you give yourself. It's not something you need to seek from others. When you decide to move forward without waiting for someone else's closure, you're choosing to heal, to grow, and to live. Chapter 6. Your next level is calling. You're not in competition with anyone but your past self. The people who doubted you are irrelevant now. Your next level is waiting. Your success is not about proving them wrong, it's about proving yourself right. Your next level is not just about where you go next, it's about who you become in the process. The truth is, your next level is calling you every single day. It's not a place or a destination, it's an evolution. But most people stay stuck, looking backward, clinging to the past, and waiting for validation from people who didn't understand their worth. My career is a testament to this truth. Every time I reached one milestone, I didn't stop there. I went on to redefine what success means for myself and others. I never let anyone define my potential, and neither should you. In this chapter, we need to talk about growth mindset. A growth mindset is crucial when your goal is not just to prove them wrong, but to prove to yourself that you are capable of reaching heights no one ever imagined. Your next level is not about staying within the lines others have drawn for you. It's about breaking through barriers and setting your own standards. You don't need anyone's approval to level up. What you need is a relentless belief in your abilities. Here's how to step into your next level. Let go of the fear of the unknown. Your next level might scare you, it's supposed to, but don't let fear stop you from moving forward. Every time you face something new, you grow, you learn, you expand. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. The moment will never be perfect. If you wait until everything aligns, you'll never take action. Your next level begins the moment you decide to take that first step. Embrace discomfort. Growth happens when you push yourself out of your comfort zone. Just like I did when I left everything behind in Bollywood to take on Hollywood. It's uncomfortable, but it's necessary. Surround yourself with people who challenge you. Don't surround yourself with yes men. Find people who push you to be better, to think bigger, and to become the person you are meant to be. Celebrate small wins. Your next level doesn't have to be a massive leap. Sometimes it's the little wins, the moments when you break through your own doubts, that are the most powerful. Your next level doesn't care about your past. It's waiting for you to step into it. Every step you take is a declaration that you are not the same person you used to be. You are evolving, becoming more than what anyone else ever thought you could be. Ladies and gentlemen, remember this. The ones who left will regret it, but you won't care anymore. Your growth is your power. Your evolution is your legacy. And if this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Therapy Boo, because your transformation is just beginning. Let them regret it, but don't ever look back.